Hello, Oracles! Oracle Tim here from Oracle Investments. You guys are amazing. We hit 1,000 subscribers way faster than I totally expected. I was shooting to get there by the end of the year, but because of you guys, we got there super early. Now I'm going to shoot for 1,500 by the end of the year. Thank you all so much for your support. Love all the conversations we're having in the comments. You guys are fantastic. Thank you all so much. I will be doing a special giveaway video. I wasn't prepared, you guys. We took us into launch mode on our plaid here, and totally got here faster than I could get in a giveaway gift for you guys. I will have it here, should be here I think tomorrow or Friday, and when it's here I will present that to you guys, and we'll do some giveaway. I'll figure that out. I've never done this before, so we'll do it all together, and we'll take it from there. So to get into today's video, Tesla went up. I don't know, I've been searching and searching for the Form 4 filings, updating constantly to try and get them. They're not out yet. So I don't know what happened with the stock today. I do have some suspicions as to what could be going on. My first suspicion is that we saw a massive drop last week, 12.5% on Tuesday, and you know, a lot of us thought, well, Elon is selling, so the stock is coming down. But we had some other factors going on Tuesday. Tuesday we had Biden coming out kind of questioning whether, you know, Fed Chair Powell may not be the Fed chair anymore. We had the Rivian IPO coming out, and I think a lot of people may have taken money from Tesla since it ran up so much, dumped it into Rivian. And then we also saw, you know, just the FUD and the fear, uncertainty. We didn't know how much is Elon selling. Is he going to sell everything all in one day? You know, why is he doing it? Oh, what is he doing? And all that uncertainty created a lot of volatility in it, and a lot of people sold. And so this week, the market kind of had a grasp on, you know, if, you know, Biden chooses a different Fed chair, you know, the person might be okay. So that is now more clarification. He said he's going to let us know by the end of the week. If you all saw Rivian's stock price today came way down. I think it ran up, and a lot of these people are dumping and taking their money out. They made their profits, similar to one of my momentum play strategies. Took the money out, and they're putting it back into Tesla now. And now many of us have also become accustomed to checking these Form 4 filings every single night to see what's going on with Elon's sales. And so there's a lot less uncertainty because we're starting to see patterns that he's forming, so we can now track it, and the uncertainty of that is gone. And so when you remove all of these factors from the equation, you run into a situation where now everybody is looking back at the fundamentals of Tesla, which are still as ridiculously strong as they were before. And now people are like, oh, well, the price is now down $200 from where it was. Buy, 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 buy. So every single share that Elon is selling, people are scooping it right back up. And so at this point, I truly don't know what's going on. You know, I'm going to keep on monitoring the Form 4 filings, of course. But if Elon is going to continue selling the way he's been selling, I don't know if the price is going to keep coming down, because there are so many people who still want to buy in at this price. And so, of course, my video from this morning about Black Friday sales, you know, we still got a week and a half. You never know what's going to happen. We may still see some red. Maybe Biden makes his Fed chair move, and all of a sudden the stock market freaks out and the price drops of everything. Who knows? But, you know, based upon my video this morning with Black Friday sales and the way the stock traded today, sales are over, folks. But regardless of how it trades, I am going to still continue investing my $10 every day, and for every percent it drops, another 10. Working on some other investments on myself to bump these numbers up, because I would like to invest more into Tesla. So I'm working on some things, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to invest more. So moving on to some other stock news, Apple. Apple is one of my cash plays. Apple is, I got in originally around 112, and then I bought a little bit more around 120. I think my average price is around like 117. So I'm up quite nicely on them. I mean, Apple's one of these plays that's not going to move a lot. It's going to be a slow growing stock, but it's usually going to outpace the indexes. And, you know, it's going to be a great place to keep your money. That's why it's my cash park. And things that Apple has going for them, and I don't know how much it will move their stock price, but apparently there's a lot of demand for the iPhone 13 this holiday season. going into the future, they do have this Apple car coming out. They're talking 2024, don't know realistically when it's going to come out, don't know who they're going to partner with for it totally. And then with the metaverse coming out, I know that they're working on a whole bunch of different software and hardware tech for the metaverse. Everybody is, but this is now Apple versions of it, and we all know the Apple cult community. I'm one of them, who gets into this stuff and who will utilize all this. And so all the people who are buying iPhones and Macs and everything else are also going to buy this stuff as well. And so when we start talking about, iPhone super cycles and things of that nature, I have a feeling in the future we're going to be talking about meta cycles. And we'll get into these things where, all of a sudden the newest thing for the metaverse comes out and boom, that segment of whatever it is that they're creating is going to take off as well. Next on my list of big slow movers to put cash into to diversify my portfolio is Disney. And while Disney did not have great earnings and it's been coming down slightly, still a great long-term play for me. They're still going to do well. And I'm kind of mad at myself. I timed it amazingly last year at around 151, right before they had announced their huge subscriber boom in Disney Plus, and the thing shot up to like 175. Could have totally sold out and made great profits quickly. Instead, I held on to it, and now I'm up like $5. Well, it happens, whatever. Again, it's a cash park play for me. And the things I see in the future for Disney are Disney Plus is always going to be there. Disney is going to continue to create great movies because that's what Disney does. Their parks are going to reopen eventually to full capacity. The whole COVID thing is going to be over. Probably won't happen till next year, but we're already starting to see the travel play pick up and turn around. So I think they're going to be fine. And I have a feeling next year at some point they're going to reinstitute their dividends, and that'll bring the stock back up as well. And the last one I wanted to talk about today, because how can you not, was Nvidia. They had their earnings today. They missed on their bottom line, but they smashed everything else. They beat their guidance. All of it was great. And if you look at deeper into the notes, you'll see that their bottom line was probably missed because they spent a lot more in R&D, research and development. And when you're doing that, that's a great thing because you're investing back into the company to help it grow. So honestly, that's not a bad sign. And as I'd mentioned once before, Nvidia to me was it's like the Tesla that I should keep getting into, and I just keep telling myself, nah, I'm not going to get into it. I think the valuation's too high. I don't want to get into it now. It's running. I'll wait for it to come back down. And it never comes back down. And I keep telling myself to get into it, and I don't. So yes, I am not invested in Nvidia. I really should be, but I'm not. I have AMD as instead, hoping AMD has the same kind of torrent run as Nvidia, but I don't know. But I'm going to play it, and AMD is still doing well for me. But Nvidia does have some really great tech coming out, and they're working on FSD, and a lot of these other EV manufacturers that aren't Tesla are going to be utilizing the Nvidia chips in their vehicles. So, Nvidia has really set themselves up for a great long run in the future because they're going to be a huge component of this EV revolution as we take off. And of course, as I'm saying this to all of you, I keep telling myself, well, this is more of a reason to get into Nvidia. I don't know. I don't know why I'm so stubborn about this. I really just need to get into it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys are in Nvidia and how you're playing that one, because maybe I just need some more encouragement from you guys to get into it myself. And the last thing I wanted to discuss was crypto. And crypto has been coming down. It kind of had a pretty hard pullback this week. I still think crypto is going to be amazing. 2022, I think, is going to be a huge turning point for a lot of things. Tesla is going to be one of them, and I think crypto is going to see a real boom in 2022. We're kind of setting up for a lot of different things. All of a sudden, next year, we're going to be seeing interest rates going back up. We're going to see the stock market kind of getting questionable because every single time that interest rates go back up, is the stock market starts to falter. And at that point, people are going to want to put their money into a safe place. And while a lot of people do that with gold, there's also a lot of people who see crypto as that place as well. So I think crypto is going to see quite the boom next year. So this dip right now would be a great opportunity to get in. I've got to look at technical analysis. I believe 57,000 is a good support line for Bitcoin right now. And we're pushing closer to that. So I'll be monitoring those lines as well just to see where we're at. I may nibble a little bit. I'm overbought myself for my own portfolio in crypto. But it's one of those things where I almost kind of want to invest a little bit more because I know that it's going to do well next year. That's a personal decision I need to make for myself, and I'll figure that out in due time. Thank you all again so much for your support. Hitting 1,000, today was an awesome day because I got to see my parents tonight, who I haven't seen in 2 years, and I got to celebrate the 1,000 with them because literally got my 1,000 from Ken Boone. Ken, you are awesome. I got that on my way to go and see them. So thank you guys so much. My next personal goal is 1,250, and I'm hoping to hit 1,500 by the end of the year. Let's see if we can make that happen. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the morning with some new Tesla news. Hopefully the Form 4 filings will come out tonight so I can update you guys on those. And I will see you then. Thank you so much. Have a great one.